Now children, today we start the curves. These all are the curves. Children, curves, observe that the curves 3rd and 7th in figure 4.10 cross themselves, whereas the curves 1st, 2nd, 5th and 6th in figure 4.10 do not cross themselves. If a curve do not cross itself, then it is called a simple curve. Now, what is the difference between these two? Simple curve or a closed curve? In this figure, first you see this is the open curve and the second one is the closed one. If any side be open, that curve is known as the open curve, and if all the sides be closed, that curve is called the closed curve. Now student, you got it, the open curve and closed curve. You have also studied in class 5th, that is the open curve and the closed curve. One more figure I draw it. Now you can understand the meaning of these two. That if we draw this and if we draw this, the two figures are there. First one is open curve and the second one is closed curve, because all the sides be closed. Now the next is, that is, now what is the meaning of interior and exterior? If suppose this is a figure and inside this point A, then we say that is the interior of the curve. Inside, if any point be there, then we say the interior of the curve, and outside, if any point be there, then we say the outside of the curve, that is the exterior. Exterior means outside and interior means inside. And on the curve, if suppose in this line, if any point be there, then we say on the curve, that is the boundary. Boundary means on the curve. Now you understand these three terms. Now students, you see all these figures. Look at these figures. Are they closed? How does each one of them differ from the other? Figure 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th are special because they are made up of entirely of line segments. When you see the figures again, then you watch it that they figure draw with the line segments only, and they are called polygons. What they call? They are called polygons. A figure is a polygon if it is a simple closed figure made up of entirely of line segments. Then we say that figure is a polygon. Students, the theory part is very important, because when you understand the theory part, then you can do the exercise very easily. That's why first I explain the theory part, the meaning of all the terms. Now students, suppose this is a figure, and in this figure the sides and vertices are there. Which is the sides? This is the sides. In a triangle, 3 sides are there, and the vertices, the 3 vertices, this and this, where the 2 lines meet, that is called the vertices, corner, or you can say. Now suppose this is a figure. In this is the side, this is another side, this is also side, this is also side. This is a figure of a rectangle. Rectangle is also a polygon. So how many sides in a rectangle? 4 sides. And vertices, this 1, 2, 3 and 4. How many vertices in a rectangle? 4 vertices are there. Now diagonals. How many diagonals in a rectangle? 2 diagonals are there in a rectangle. Now you understand the meaning of sides, vertices and diagonals. Now one term that is also very important, that is adjacent sides. Students, if any two sides with a common end point are called the adjacent sides. Again I repeat, any two sides with a common end point are called the adjacent sides. So these two sides are adjacent sides.